Picture this. You open your laptop to answer one quick email, and your cat materializes out of nowhere, plants themselves directly on the keyboard, and stares at you like they're the CEO of your living room. Every cat owner has lived this exact scene. If this kind of feline productivity sabotage feels familiar, you're in the right place. Settle in, and if you like hanging out with people who understand life with quirky pets, tap that like button and join us. Let's break down what your cat is trying to tell you with this strangely specific habit. Number 1. The warmth factor. Picture your cat drifting across the room and settling on your laptop like it's the most natural choice in the world. You've seen them do this with clean laundry, sun patches, even the top of the Wi-Fi router. That familiar move gives away the first big reason they claim your keyboard. Warmth. Cats are masters of energy conservation, and warm surfaces help them hold onto body heat without effort. Your laptop gives off a steady, gentle temperature that feels almost like a heated cushion made just for them. Scientists describe a cat's preferred comfort range as a thermoneutral zone, which simply means they like things a bit warmer than we do. That's why they seek out compact, elevated, cozy spots. And your laptop happens to check every one of those boxes. Once you see it through their eyes, the behavior makes perfect sense. They're not sabotaging your email, they're choosing the comfiest seat in the house. And if you start thinking about every toasty place your cat already claims, this pattern becomes even clearer. But warmth is only part of the story, and their next motivation adds a surprisingly personal twist. Number 2. You're mine. Scent and claiming behavior. Did you know? Researchers have found that cats create overlapping scent zones with the people they trust most. That little detail explains why your laptop becomes more than a warm seat. It becomes a shared signature space. When your cat sits, rubs, or even loafs on your keyboard, they're blending their scent with yours. Anything you touch frequently turns into a scent hotspot, and your laptop is one of the strongest ones in your home. To your cat, this isn't about territory in a confrontational way. It's closer to a family photo on the wall, something that signals connection. By placing their scent where yours already lives, they're weaving you into what they see as safe, familiar space. And there's another layer. They know this move draws your attention. Every time you reach toward them, speak to them, or laugh at their timing, it reinforces the behavior as a bonding ritual. It's flattering in a quiet, feline way. They're inviting you into their inner circle. But this emotional marking has another side, one that jumps straight into your daily routine and what they notice you focusing on. Why does that matter so much to them? Number 3. Attention-seeking that's actually affection. Imagine sitting at your desk, fingers hovering over the keyboard, and your cat quietly steps in, settling right between you and the screen with that soft, confident weight only a cat can pull off. You can feel them looking up at you, almost as if they're saying, "I'm here now, adjust accordingly." That simple moment captures how sharply cats track your attention. They notice when your focus shifts, and your laptop becomes the perfect target because it holds your eyes, your hands, and your reactions. Cats learn patterns quickly. If sitting on the keyboard reliably earns a glance, a gentle nudge, or a spoken word, they file that away. Many cats even position themselves exactly where your gaze lands, creating a direct path back to closeness. It's their quiet version of asking for shared time. Not dramatic, just intentional and deeply personal. This affectionate interrupting often feels like mischief, but for your cat, it's connection. They're choosing you over everything else in the room. And right when you think it's just about getting your attention, some cats take it even further, copying your behavior in surprisingly charming ways. Number 4. The social modeling theory. Your cat isn't just watching you work. They're studying your every move. That bold idea might sound dramatic, but many cats quietly mirror the behaviors they see as important to their favorite person. When they see you tap the keys, stare at the glowing screen, and react with focus or emotion, the laptop becomes a socially meaningful object. To them, joining you on it isn't random at all. it's participation. Some cats even take it a step further, tapping a key with their paw or settling in exactly the way you lean over your keyboard. These little echoes show up most clearly in cats who have built a strong one-person bond. They choose the activities that seem to matter to you, and they insert themselves right into the middle of them. It's their way of saying, I'm part of this world you're creating. Once you notice these small acts of mimicry, the behavior feels far more endearing than inconvenient. Your cat is trying to share space, rhythm, and routine with you. But sometimes this pattern grows for another reason entirely. One that has more to do with their needs and the habits they form over time. Number 5. When it's a sign of need or habit. You might be thinking, okay, but sometimes my cat sits on my laptop with purpose. And you're right to feel that way. Many cats turn this little ritual into a way of expressing their needs, especially when their day feels off balance. If their routine shifts, if they're bored, or if they're craving predictable interaction, the laptop becomes a reliable doorway back to you. They know exactly where your attention goes, so they step right into that space. Some cats also develop the habit because it works every single time. You react, you talk, you adjust them, you smile. Even if you're mildly annoyed, it's still contact. To a cat, that's a win. Over weeks or months, this tiny reinforcement builds a whole ritual. There are gentle ways to support them without GDK down the closeness. A warm mat beside your desk, a perch near your monitor, or a cozy elevated bed can give them their own workspace while still staying in your orbit. And if the behavior suddenly increases, it can be a quiet signal that your cat wants more structure, play, or reassurance. All of this brings the story full circle, because once you connect these layers, a bigger picture of your bond starts to form. Every cat owner knows that moment when a furry silhouette silently appears and settles onto the keyboard like it's the throne they were born to sit on. That familiar picture ties together everything we've talked about: warmth, scent, affection, mimicry, and the comforting routine your cat builds around you. Their laptop takeover isn't random chaos. It's a blend of comfort-seeking, bonding, and curiosity woven into your daily life. Your cat tracks your patterns more closely than you might realize. They know where you focus, when you're most still, and which objects matter in your world. And while it can disrupt a workflow, it also shows how deeply they've folded you into their sense of home. With a warm mat, a perch nearby, or a cozy bed within arm's reach, you can give them a spot that feels just as rewarding without losing that closeness they crave. Now I want to hear from you. What's the funniest or most dramatic laptop takeover your cat has pulled off? Drop it in the comments. And if you know someone battling a daily feline keyboard invasion, share this with them. They'll feel seen.